Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EURUSD. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video. Welcome everybody, this is the daily video research from the ForexPeaceArmy.com, today the 16th of November. As usual, we will start from the daily time frame of the euro currency and discuss what has happened yesterday. Well, in general, our thought, as you remember yesterday, was that the market has nice bearish momentum currently, and the recent price action is absolutely logical from that perspective. Since market has hit that 618 target from that A, B, C top pattern, usually after the hitting of just 618, market usually shows shallow retracement. That has happened. That retracement was just the 3-8 resistance of whole swing to the downside. That's absolutely common. Now market has accelerated further to the downside and continue move lower. Currently we have two different patterns. The first ABC pattern is that one. A, B, C top, the same market hit 618 retracement, now moves to the 100%. 100% target stands at 132.42. It's very close to the 88 retracement, support from that swing. This is rather deep support. The more recent pattern that we have discussed also yesterday, that one. A, B, C top. Market almost has hit 100% extensions around 134.22. It's right here. Well, if we take a look at the overall picture, we could say that probably market should continue lower to that area. But when it will hit that level, it's very probable that we could see some shallow retracement on the intraday charts, and probably we could use it for the position ourselves to the on the short side of the market. Because currently daily trend is bearish, a market not at oversold, that is the level of oversold for the daily time frame, stands currently at 132.42. It's precisely at the same level as this target. So potentially the one thing that could prevent the continuation move to the downside is the 786 support. It's right here. It's 133.77. It's right here. Well, combination of that support could trigger some retracement on the daily time frame that scalpers could try to buy and trade against the overall trend on the short-term time frames such as 5-minute, 15-minute chart. Well, others who are bearish and watch for the moment to possess yourself on the short side of the market could use that potential retracement to enter on the short side. And I suppose that market probably could reach that area, and the combination of strong area of support, those 88 support, 100% target from that ABCD pattern. Also, that is green dash line is the monthly pivot support one. It stands around 132.94. So that is rather strong area of support. Also, you can see that this level of daily oversold 1618 from that ABCD. So that is next strong area. But currently market stands near some intermediate support, and probably it could trigger some retracement to the upside. What we see on the 4-hour time frame. Here you clearly could see this ABCD. Okay, so it's absolutely clear to see that chart. That is the target, 134.22. It stands just below the market currently. The one thing that is worrying me is this thrusting bar right to the target level. Usually when the market forms such thrusting bars right before the extension target, it tells that it has nice chances to continue move to the downside. And probably this continuation will be at least to the 127 extension of the potential move to the downside. Will market show retracement here or not? It's difficult to say, but in most cases, when the market hits 100% extension targets and completes ABCD patterns, it very often shows at least shallow retracement, and I think that this could be at least to the 135.15, because you can see this previous low stands in that area. There's the nearest fib resistance from that swing down, okay, from that high to that low, 135.15. So market should show at least shallow retracement. Speaking from the Dinapoli indicators point of view, we have not bad thrust to the downside. That retracement was very shallow. Market hasn't hit any significant levels of resistance during this move. Also, market hasn't closed above this green line, that's 3x3 moving average, and that in general not bad potential for the directional pattern, such as double repo buy that could form here, or bread and butter sell. Well, that potentially what we could watch for if you would like to enter on the short side of the market, because both of them will lead to some retracement to the upside. Well, bread and butter is more preferable to enter on the short side of the market, since it will allow you to finish this trade even with a small profit if you even will become wrong. Well, double repo is a bit more reversal pattern, at least in the short term, because it could lead to some more significant retracement to the upside. So that is what we particularly have to watch for during the current trading session. It's directional patterns on the 4-hour time frame. But before these patterns will start to form, I suppose that market should first touch that target. Until that moment, well, it's very unsafe to anticipate these potential targets and start to trade on the long side of the market. So we need to see some significant patterns on the lower time frame, maybe on the 15-minute chart, some reversal patterns. Well, I checked this out, but currently I do not see anything on the 15-minute chart. I think that we need to wait a bit more to see what market will form and how it will behave around that area. On the hourly time frame, we see that trend is also bearish. Okay. Also take a look that around 135.15 area is also the hourly confidence resistance. So that is also the confidence area on the hourly time frame. Well, if you count to the downside extension of that shallow retracement, you will see that that level stands approximately around 1618 extension of that retracement. So probably on the 15-minute chart in that area could be formed something like butterfly or something. Well, anyway, if we will see some reversal patterns in that area, and if you're a scalp trader, you could try to enter on the long side of the market with that patterns, and probably later it could shift to double repo or bread and butter trades on the 4-hour time frame. That's very often happens on the intraday charts. Well, when the market starting from some harmonic patterns on the very low time frame, such as 15-minute chart, for instance, or 5-minute chart, and later it will transform to some larger patterns on the hourly time frame. This could be a bread and butter, starting with the bread and butter, or a double repo trade. So that being said, I suppose that in general on the daily time frame the bearish bias is still intact, and I think that market will continue to move to the downside further. But currently market almost has reached some intermediate support area, the 786 support and 100% target from that ABCD pattern. So during today's trading session, maybe tomorrow trading sessions, market could show some pullback to the upside. How deep this pullback will be is currently very difficult to say, since we do not see yet what market is forming to trigger this potential retracement. Depending on what pattern will be formed, we could say a bit later how deep the retracement could happen, how deep it could be. Well, but in general, I think that today we should focus on that ABCD pattern on the 4-hour time frame, because it combines with nice and thrust and potential context for the Jordan-Napley directional patterns, and that is what I particularly will be watching for during today's trading session.